Alright. Hello, people. Time for another live stream that, as usual, is like 5 minutes after I woke up. So, I'm gonna sound tired at first. Actually, it's been 25 minutes since I woke up. Yeah. For the 3 people here so far, we're gonna start in the practice place of Tower of Curved Ascent. Yesterday I got a new PB of this floor here with the timed part. I went too slow, so it was like right there, and the end is there with like 5 seconds left. Hold on, let me put in the Discord. Starting now. Okay. Yeah, okay. A couple more people have joined, so yeah. I want to like get a few good times through this without falling, which so far I've not been that successful at for the 5 minutes I've been trying to practice this. But later in the stream, I will... Why was that so loud? Okay. I'm not gonna respond to that. Actually, I think it might be kind of important. So, will I respond to it? I guess we'll have to wait and see. See, okay. Tower of Cool Apples. Hi, Roro Studios. Hello, everyone. Yes. Okay, well, that was a disaster. Let's try that again. I love it when I practice this floor like a million times, and of course, the one time I get to it in a legit run, I fail it. Because I go too slow. I'm also actually going to mostly practice before I go play the game, so we're going to do this for like 10 minutes. I wanted to mostly practice at the first few floors to hopefully reduce loop failing that. I'm still going to loop fail it, who even cares? Mainly I need to practice the funny trust jump. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. Come on. It was that... Why can I not even do this once? I'm already getting annoyed at the practice place. That's not a good sign. Your Tower of Inevitable Failure video motivated me to beat Tower of Inevitable Failure. Now I beat it in like 1 to 2 days. Very good job. This is why Roro is peak. Not that I'm raging in the practice place. Okay, maybe it's just that, I just started and I'm not warmed up at all. Let's go with that. Even though at this point I've been playing this on repeat for like 10 minutes. So, who even knows? So far, so good. Please don't miss that. Thank you. Alright, cool. I did that legit. Yeah. Doing that legit once, I think that's good enough for me. Not really. I guess I'll go practice the first couple floors and then do the timed part again. That seems logical enough. I mean, yeah, what is there to practice? I think mostly it's just this stupid trust section. If I just don't rush, which I'm so definitely going to on the first, like, 3 floors, it shouldn't be that bad. So the walk around onto here is annoying, and then this jump is, like, the hardest of the entire tower. Because it's, like, so RNG. I can try to figure a consistent way to do that. I don't know. What if I go, like, when I'm facing straight, like I'm not turned... How do I... When I'm not turned like this at all, so I'm facing, like, straight into the thing, I get my mouse cursor to be on the edge of that stud, and then turn towards the center of that stud. Does that angle me right? I did make that, but no, I was not angled right. Okay, so I don't want to turn that far. Let's go to the edge of the stud and then put my mouse cursor like at the inner part of there. Yes, alright, I think that's going to be the way to do that. So, again, I'm going to go like that, and then hope I don't fail that walk around. Then turn a slight angle and slowly tap W to get my mouse cursor on the edge of that. Point my mouse cursor towards that edge of that, then go like that. Kind of like a shift lock, or a shift and space ladder flick, but I press A, and then space, and then shift. So, like, same keys, sort of, except not all at once. So, like, A space shift. Yeah, an A space shift thingy. Or stand in the left corner, jump, and hold D. Well, I would think jumping from there would be harder since this is a smaller, like, part to land on. And, like, it's centered, too, so I don't think it makes a difference, right? Unless that's somehow easier. Surely it's, like, not, right? I can try to line it up the same way. Go like that, go like that. Yeah, see, I think I'm... maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I just have a skill issue. I definitely just have a skill issue. Yeah, like, that was quite unnerving. What is my PB? It is, over here. I went too slow on this timed part, and then had, like, 5 seconds left here. Maybe I could have made it, but I failed this jump, so whatever. That was yesterday. There's a chance I could beat this in this live stream, but we'll have to see. The main thing is about the loop failing the first floors is I just don't know how to, like, practice to prevent that. Because it's always just that I rush so much. I mean, I failed this jump a couple times, which was annoying. Like, that's not that hard at all. So, whatever. Don't do that. Okay, so line my mouse cursor there, move it there. Oh, I pressed those keys too fast. There we go. All right. I mean, I guess you can do it on the right side too. Okay. Hold D before you jump on that truss. This truss? I failed this walk around onto here a few times. I don't really know how to prevent that. It's one of those things that only starts happening once you're in the tower, I guess, because I've gotten it almost every time in this practice place. Come on, can I please do that? Okay. So, I can't really jump. What if I try shift lock? No, that's definitely worse. Maybe press D off of this part. Or should I just keep doing what I have been, which is that? Probably, I'll just keep doing what I have been doing. Okay, do this whole funny truss section like 1 or 2 more times. Then I'll go do the timed section 1 or 2 more times. And then I'll go into the actual game now. And by that I mean do it legit. Like, don't fall. Okay. That doesn't count as falling, because I saved it. Okay, go on the edge here, do that, carefully go around here. Put my mouse cursor right there, then right there, then da-da-da. Not completely clean, but whatever. One more time. Go like this, go like this, go like this, unshift lock to get onto that truss. Nice. Alright, cool. Now I'll go do the timed section. Do I want to do this floor again? Well, I didn't even do it once. Like, because I did it in the actual thing. Yeah, maybe I should just run the whole thing. Yeah, okay. I'm going to run here, this floor to the end. It's not that much. Okay, I know I said I was just going to do the time section, but this can't hurt. And it really isn't that long. It's only a couple minutes of gameplay, really. Because the tower is not that long, actually. It's maybe like a 10-minute completion if you don't fall a million times. Well, in theory, that means it should be about 10 minutes on any run, since if you fall at all, except on the first couple floors, your run ends. Did I just get lagged? I think I did. Hello, Roro. Hello, Gaming with Luke. Oh, wait, don't do that like that. That's my preferred method of doing that. First person starting like this. Okay. Then, in my legit run yesterday, I jumped to there for some reason. I definitely should not do that. I didn't end up falling, but that was very unnerving. Then I was nervous on that, worried I was going to get physicsed off the truss or something. As in, it makes me walk backwards for no reason, instead of climb down the truss. What? That doesn't count. Nah. Yay. Scoliosis tower. Short idea. What's the shortest / longest JToH tower? I'm screenshotting that message. That way I don't forget. Let's, why? I keep opening Copilot every time I try to open, the file explorer. Okay. Why am I opening that? I'm trying to crop it so that it's like the image, the screenshot I just took just shows that message. Yes, getting very distracted here. But it's worth it. There we go. Alright. Okay, let's continue. So what is the shortest and longest tower? Well, the longest is Citadel of Heights and Depths. I know that. I'm not sure what the shortest is. Does anyone else know? Now, why did I just not jump there? Okay, I'm just restarting that. That was terrible. Maybe a tower? I think that might be right, actually. I guess I can check, like, the speedrun times on speedrun.com while I wait these 20 seconds to redo that. There should really be, like, a resetter button, like, right there. JToH. On speedrun.com. Okay. Maybe a tower world record is 6 seconds, 8.3 milliseconds. Or wait. No, wait. Maybe a tower has a world record of 6 seconds, 0.83. Not even a tower has a record of 6 seconds, 0.46. So actually, not even a tower has a shorter world record, or a better, or like a faster world record. But I guess I can watch their route they take. But I'm pretty sure it involves like wall hopping and skipping most of the tower. So does that mean the tower is shorter if you can skip parts of it? I would probably say no. Or would I? Well, I guess I got, like... Well, yeah, whatever. What just happened? I just lagged and it launched me up that it definitely was not supposed to do. Okay, let's not miss that. Thank you. Alright, cool. I did that legit. Alright. Well, let me go back to the thingy. You have the neat world record? Nice. Yeah, okay, so a YouTube short, really? Okay. You know, I'll finish that thought in a second. There's a way you can cheese this. If you, like, press the start and then just jump out here and then wait for it to go the whole way. Like, 'cause if you stand here, you take a whole bunch of damage. But if you just wait until it's done. Almost. There we go. You can just walk through here and you don't take any damage. You can cheese it. But, like, who wants to do that? That's no fun. Besides, that's good practice for the finale, the final stretch part, where it is not possible to cheese that, because when it resets, or like when it goes the full way, it then goes back like automatically. There's not a reset button for it. So clearly they know how to prevent cheeses. At least it's probably the most likely reason why the finale is uncheesable. So then why did they do it there? Who knows? Anyway, okay, so if I were to make a YouTube short, what is the shortest and longest JToH tower? The shortest being matte or neat, depending on how you want to count it. And the longest being Citadel of Heights and Depths. I want to include a bit more information than just answering the questions. So what could that additional information be? Also, here's the final stretch. Or the final floor, I mean. Garage door. Which, it's easy to think that morpher is like a timer thing and you have to speedrun the floor, but you don't. You do have to speedrun the finale, though, because otherwise you're gonna get kill bricked. Morpher kill bricked. I got physics. Wah. What if you don't count Citadel steeples nor mini towers? I could do that. What if I do like the shortest steeple, shortest mini tower, or shortest steeple, longest? What are all the actual tower styles? There's mini towers, so like neat, matte, etc. So I could do the shortest and longest of those. So the shortest is matte or maybe neat. The longest, I think, is Tat, totally a tower in Ring 3, which I still have yet to beat. It is surprisingly difficult. And steeples, I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. Bleh, 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 bleh. But at least I know the longest... Or, no, wait, come on, dude. The longest tower, I think, is Tower of Oblivion. And the shortest tower, I do not know. Any ideas? Put them in the live stream chat. Obelisk. Well, there aren't any in the game at the moment, so... Maybe the longest is Steeple of Zenial Abyss, just a guess. No, I don't think so, because, like, the Christmas event steeples were definitely longer. Which one was longer? I think Steeple of Seeking Asylum was the longer one. From this Christmas event. But we'll see. So, okay. Shortest neat is matte. Longest neat is tat. Shortest steeple... Who knows? Longest steeple, who knows? I need to look ahead. Maybe I should write these down, actually. That would be quite wise. So I have to go to the video ideas Google Doc. Come on, load. Wow, it's almost like this document is like 100 pages long. 100 too, because I have scripts of like a whole bunch of videos on here. Not every video. I've kind of started moving super long scripts to their own Google Docs. Like the Ring 5 building video, which I'm still working on. That one's like 15 pages long, and I'm not even done with it yet. So, yeah, that's gonna be a very long video. Maybe. I mean... Oh, yeah, okay. We get teleported there, you go over here. Okay, loaded now, so let me do short. Longest and shortest JToH towers. Let me do like a bulleted list thingy. Hold on, I need to figure this out. I go tab, and then I know you can't see this, so... Where's bulleted list? Wait, it's Control-Shift-8. How does... If you don't know that it's Control-Shift-8, then that's just a skill issue. Maybe shortest is TOVE, which is that. Someone also said maybe Toast or Tower of Triple Jeopardy is the shortest. I have not played Triple Jeopardy, though I would like to. Isn't it in Lost River? I don't even know where that is. But anyway, neats, or I'll say mini towers. Shortest. Wait. Shortest. Hold on. Underline. Alright. Mini towers. Maybe a tower. Shortest. Totally a tower. Longest. Then we have steeples, towers, citadels. I know the longest tower is Tower of Oblivion. And I know the longest citadel is Citadel of Heights and Depths. Okay, so we need to know the shortest citadel, shortest tower, and shortest and longest steeple. You meant TOFJ, Tower of... I have no idea what that is either. Tower of Verdant Entropy is TOVE. I'm pretty sure Tower of Spiraling Heights has the shortest world record, but I don't know if that run was glitchless or not. Also, let me do the final stretch. Edinburgh, 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 gaming. Yeah, okay. I've practiced that enough. I'm pretty confident about that. We'll see if I just fail in a comedic fashion. Last thing before I go into the main game is I want to do this one more time, and hopefully I do it legit. So let's see if I have a skill issue. Oh, also last week, actually, hold on. Let me finish this first before I get distracted by talking. Okay. Which tower do you think will be your first extreme? Either Tower of the Planets or Tower of Astral Eclipse. I'm not sure when I'm gonna, like, focus in and grind Tower of the Planets, though. Because, you know, it's, like, the longest tower ever built. Possibly, actually. Though I don't think so, but... No way Roro is actually grinding Tower of Curved Ascent. I am. Okay, I know you're seeing a black screen. I'm joining the game. Also, we're up to 30 concurrent viewers. You'll love to see it. Any cool ring select? You can see this, right? Yes, okay, cool. No, what was that? 1 in 1? Yeah, okay. Go to ring 9. I have... Dog. I have not beaten any tower in ring 8, but I'm going to beat Tower of Curved Ascent first. Or the third insane. Yeah, what should I do in ring 8? I need to go to a new area. I do not do that enough, probably. There's many more areas than I have been to. Anyway, to get to this tower, it's the mentally traumatizing towers. No, it's not. It's insanity-inducing towers. Here we go. Alright. Let me start the hand cam. You guys won't be able to see this in the stream, but, if I beat the tower and make this into a video, well, like, I'll make a video out of this if I beat whenever I beat the tower. But if I beat it right now, the hand cam I'm about to start recording will be the hand cam. Okay. So, set the camera up. That's good. I'm on video mode. I accidentally recorded a hand cam in time-lapse mode, so that was not fun. Okay, now just press space really loudly so I'll be able to sync them up. There we go. Alright, we are ready. Tower of Curved Descent. Here we go. Hint neon orbs are teleporters and double-layered neon orbs are elevators. Welcome to Tower of Curved Descent. Alright. Loop failing time begins here. There are neighbors outside, and according to my dog, that is illegal. Also, I fell. Alright. The first loop fail. So fun. Okay. Doing okay so far. I remember when I told him to do Tower of Curved Descent if he wanted to be good at high punishment towers in the Tower of Inevitable Failure stream. Roro, when are you gonna grind to get to Zone 9? Yeah, well, to continue the series of why play Zone X when you can play Zone X -2, I suppose what I can do is... There's only one more zone that has to be released, right? That would be Zone 10. But they're doing, like, Zone 9B, which is, like, a sub-realm of Zone 9. So I could do why play Zone 9B when you can play Zone 8. Doesn't have the quite the same charm to... Task failed successfully. Doesn't have quite the same charm to that name, though, but whatever. It would thus become why play Zone X when you can play Zone X -1. But there's only one more zone after that, so I guess I'll do that. When Zone 9B releases, I'll do why play Zone 9B when you can play Zone 8. Then I'll just get to Zone 9 whenever Zone 10 releases. Although, weren't the releases between Ring 8 and Ring 9, like, super far apart? But that was because they were working on World 2, so who knows? Let me try not failing that. Thank you. Okay, cool. Last week, it's the live stream, I proposed, what if I do a homework stream? Well, I'm actually going to do that in this live stream, but sort of. Okay. Between the various things I have planned, like I'll do some Ring 5 development later. Oh, okay. I was spared. Sort of. Like, okay. So if you don't know, I'm taking this, like, online calculus class thing. So, I did, like, the required homework already, but I could use a bit more practice. So, I'm going to solve 2 practice problems in the stream in Microsoft Paint, and it's going to be amazing. So, stick around for that. It won't take that long, though. Like, I'll do one between Tower of Curved Descent and Ring 5 development. Or maybe I'll just do... Who knows, whatever. Definitely after Tower of Curved Descent, I'll do one or both of them. What is my favorite tower? What did I say here? Tower profiles. Oh, right, I didn't. I also need to update this. Not next Tower of Inevitable Failure, Tower of Curved Descent. There we go. I put Tower of Jazz there. Oh, right, but then I didn't put it on this for people to see. because apparently you can't, like, set it back to nothing. Like, once you... Really? Did I seriously just fail by walking off that truss? Well, anyway, when you... Okay, part of the problem is I'm lagging. Look at this terrible FPS. Alright, turn on all the low details. Low detail mode. Ultra. And usually that doesn't even fix anything. Apparently once you put in something for that favorite tower thing, you can't, like, set it back to be, like, nothing. But Tower of Jazz is one of my favorites. Citadel of Twists and Weirdness is also on that list. Some others that I can't think of remembering. Yeah. Really? 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 Okay, things to talk about while live streaming. Hold on, I've done scary Christmas pageant story before, so let me delete that. Teaching a class in 6th grade. Alright, that should be a good one. Alright, so... When I was in 6th grade, I took this, like, robotics class, but I already knew everything. So, like, I was... The teacher, like, let me teach a lesson on variables. So I did that with, like, a Nearpod, if you know what that is. Basically, like, a interactive presentation for the class. And yeah, that was fun. Why did it just not let me jump? I could probably actually go find that presentation. I don't know how, though. I'd have to remember my Nearpod account, which I don't. You can disable the favorite tower thing on your tower profile. Well, yeah, I have it so that, like, if people, you can, like, look or search people's names. Yes, search profiles, yeah. Like, people will see this, which doesn't include that, but I can't, like, if I go here, I can't just, like, set it back to, like, clear. So, yeah. But I can uncheck that box so that people won't see it if they see this. Also, people have been roasting me for saying Ring 3 is my favorite area. Not based on the towers, people. It's based on the like, lobby. Yes. Hey, Roro, tell me if I should stop following you. Nah, it's fine. I enjoy having your company. Yeah, I've started doing this button first because there's jumps like this jump on towards the button, which is like that jump mainly. If you miss it, you fall in the void. So I may as well have not wasted any time on this button. Although if I fall here, I don't know, I'll probably just reset, even though I really have no good reason to, but... Okay. Then try not to fall there. Cool. Then jump it. Could I have saved that? Probably. How about I just didn't fail it? That would always help. I won't reset because I didn't fall to the very bottom. What would you do if you beat Tower of Ascent? be glad that I don't have to deal with this anymore. But this is how every soul crushing grind goes for me. It's always just loop failing floor 1. And floors 1 through 2. Although not Tower of Inevitable Failure. Because somehow I managed to not rush the first few floors. Because what's going to happen is it's going to take me like 30 minutes to get up to the later floors, and that's only going to cause me to be like 10 times as nervous, knowing I have to deal with 30 more minutes of loop failing if I fall. Even though it shouldn't be that way, because it should only take like 5 minutes to get towards the end of the tower, because this is quite a short tower. Okay, that was scary. Okay, make sure I remember to look for that, so as soon as it goes to that, begin lining up the jump. There we go. Now, how did I fail before? It was some major skill issue. Now, surely I don't miss the walk around, and surely I don't miss the jump I practiced like 10 times. No, I didn't. I missed the So, yes, I did fail the jump that I practiced for like 10 minutes straight. The one time it actually matters that I don't fail it. I forgot TikTok is getting banned. Sure it is. This is like the 8th time it's been banned, but then not actually. So, I don't know. I've been hearing about this ban more than the previous 7 times. So maybe it is real. But does that mean all the TikTok brain rot machines are gonna come to YouTube Shorts? I sure hope not. At least when I see some YouTube short with millions and millions of views that I can make something better than in like 5 minutes, at least I know that they got like 1 cent for that, because YouTube Shorts pays like nothing. I can give you an actual example. Okay, let me go to YouTube Studio and look at some analytics. Okay, so my most viewed video has like 80,000 views. I mean, there's more that contributes to this than just view count. What is it called? The longest citadels. Here we go. The longest citadels ever built has 81,000 views and got about $150. Whereas my most viewed short, which is falling to floor 1 in the least amount of falls, has 63,000 views. Actually, my overall second most viewed video, that got $8. So, yeah. So, 8 views for $60,000. Let's see if, what is 1,000,000 divided by 60,000? About 16 times 8, so 16 times 8. Okay, so the amount of money I got for the 80,000 views long form video is about as much as you might get from 1 million views on a YouTube short. That makes me feel a little bit better, but still. It's also just that the YouTube Shorts algorithm is very weird. Like, it is very common that... This is a bit of save. Or just fling me off the part. Ha! That works so good. So good. Hey, bro, what should be my first remorseless? I would recommend... just get physicsed. I would recommend Tower of True Skill. I mean, wait. Why am I remembering what that's... Why am I forgetting what that's called? It is Tower of True Skill. Okay. I thought I just, like... Okay. My memory stopped working. Maybe it's because I have a terrible sleep schedule. Probably. I just, like, completely forgot what the tower was called, but then still remembered it, but then, like, wasn't sure. I thought I just, like, combined 2 random tower names into one. Like, Tower of Curved Failure. I thought I had basically done that, but not. But I did, so, okay. Do you like learning periodic table? Yes. Seriously? Why? Also, how much charge is on this GoPro? Is it gonna die soon? My mouse is gonna die soon. Huh. Okay. That's fun. I don't the GoPro's at 32%. It started at like 40, 48%, I think, so we're good. But my mouse could technically die at any moment. So that just adds some extra intensity. Because, like, on the thingy, I just get three battery levels of how much battery it has. There's, like, level, or, like, it's like a battery icon. It can be all three of the thingies are on, or just two, or just one. So if it has just one, that could mean there's 33.333 ... battery juices left, which would be, like, a lot of hours left. Or it could be 0.1%. Which would be like 5 minutes left. So who knows? If I could see an actual percent, that would be nice. Is it a wireless mouse? Yes. I used to have a wired mouse, but then it was like being broken and really annoying. I was complaining about it in videos at the time. You could go find them. Basically, the scroll wheel was like completely broken. So like, I would try to scroll out and it would just like just not work at all. It was so annoying. So I had to like zoom out with I and O. It was a disaster. But yeah, this new mouse is the same model, but the wired... Huh? But the wireless version. Yeah, I'm gonna go do math, and then I'll come back to this. Maybe just reset. Alright, I'm gonna open Paint. It's math time. Okay, I'm gonna go window capture properties and change that to Paint. There we go. All right. So let me write down the math problem. Here we go. Okay. Let me get the proper size of 1280 by 720. 1280 by 720. Okay. The question is limit. That was the worst M I've ever drawn. There you go. Limit as x approaches 0 of sine 3x times sine 5x over x squared. Okay. I think I need to use, there's this thing where if I get it to be like sine 3x over, or limit as x goes to 0 of sine 3x over 3x, then it's 1. So is that what I try to do here? Or what? Was there some, there was like, hold on, trying to remember. Okay, let me just look at the answer and how you solve it. What the first thing I do is, yeah, this is exactly what I'm trying not to do. Okay, I see. So I can split this into, hold on, let me do this in a different color. I can split this into limit as x goes to 0 of sine 3x over x squared times sine 5x over x squared. Yeah, that's really the main problem. It's just there's so many like random things I just have to remember that I can do, such as I can split up a fraction like that. Wait, no I can't, because if you multiply those and this becomes x to the 4th. So I need to get rid of the 2's here. I think I just looked at that wrong. Let me confirm I'm on the right track by looking at the solution. Yeah, it's just x. Okay. Move that over a little bit so it's nice and centered. Okay, so then, let me do this in another different color. If I multiply each of these by 3, which is like 3 over 3, and then this one 5 over 5, since these are equal to 1, and anything times 1 is just itself, that's legal. Okay, move over here. So this is going to become limit as x goes to 0 of 3 times sine x, or sine 3x, over 3x, times 5, that's a 5 sine 5x over 5x. Okay, I think then, I make this smaller, I'm definitely going to run out of room. Give me a second. Here we go. When you take the limit of something times something, like, so like we're taking the limit of this whole thing, I can like split it into limit as x goes to 0 of 3 sine x over 3, 3x over 3x. Like, I can split this into limit of this times limit of this, times limit as x goes to 0 of 5 sine 5x over 5x. Okay. Let me save this also. Math.png. Are people leaving the stream? They probably are. No, actually, I only have lost like 2 people. So, glad you're so interested in this. Okay, so, remember when I said if you get like limit as x goes to 0 of sine 3x over 3x, then it's just 1. So, there's another... Wait, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, yeah, there's another like limit rule where it's legal to... I think you take this 3 and move it to the front, if I am remembering that right. So I can write 3, right? Let me just confirm I'm on the right track here. Yeah. So I move that to the front. So now I do 3 times limit as x goes to 0 of sine 3x, sine 3x over 3x, times 5 times the limit of as x goes to 0 of 5 sine 5x over 5x. Draw it like a 5. And now that's the funny thing that can convert, that looks like a 6. That's the funny thing that can convert into a 1 magically by some rule. Okay. So what this is now equal to is it's 3 times 1. This is 1. 3 times 1 times 5 times this is 1 times 1, which equals 15. Write that, you know what? This gets the prize of being typed. If I can even fit it there. There we go. Which equals 15. I'll clickbait circle it. Is that the right answer? Let's find out. Yes, it's 15. Very nice. I did kind of cheat a little bit on that, but good practice anyway, I suppose. Okay, let's go back to raging at Roblox games. Let me go properties of the window capture and set that to Roblox. All right. There's another practice problem I will do later. Hopefully without needing to look at the solution. But the thing I was missing there, on that problem I just did. Oh, I saw the hand cam going. I probably should have stopped that. Ooh, okay, that was a waste of battery. Just do another synchronization. I don't think we'll need to, but whatever. Okay. It's on 22%. I should be good. See, and now I'm nice and refreshed. Funny physics. Why was I doing math? to practice math that I need to practice, because otherwise I'm definitely going to fail the test. Yeah, anyway, what I was missing there when I had to look at the solution was... Yeah, okay. Ugh. Yeah, okay, so if I see multiple signs on top, as was the case in that problem, that means I'm gonna need some way to, like, split them apart, probably, into two fractions, which was the case on that problem. And so I split the bottom, which was x squared, into x and x. So, yeah. There's another one on the homework that I could not figure out, so I used one of those hacker bacon problem solvers to figure it out. What was the... I forget what it was that I was missing that I would never have gotten. Oh, right. No, it was the multiply... Okay, it was another limit problem. That's what all these are. And it had, like, fractions on top of the big fraction. So I tried a bunch of things, but none of those were the actual answer, which was multiplying them by things that are actually just one. To get the denominators to be equal, so that I could do the subtraction, I think it was. It was either subtraction or addition, which you need the same denominator on bottom for that to work. But again, like, how am I supposed to remember all those things that I could possibly need to do? Other than just more practice, I suppose. So, we'll see. I may have to, like, request more practice problems. Then I can do more homework streams. Did I forget to change the... No, I didn't. I didn't forget to change... Okay. I thought I might have forgotten to change the window capture, and you're still looking at math. Right? I don't think you are. No, okay. We're good. I haven't looked at the channel in a while. I love math. You do homework streams? No. I just did that. That was my premiere live homework stream. Although the actual homework assignment I already did. Those just extra practice problems that I wanted to do. But the homework stream, who doesn't love a good homework stream? Can you create more JToH quizzes? Yes. I mean, yeah. I guess I should. For, like, the first week after quiz community posts were, like, released, well, yeah. I did, like, only JToH. Really, 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 really. That is exactly the same way I failed the last time I got that far. Which is clearly a very rare occurrence at this point. No, 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 no. Come on. Do I take tower requests, like for JToH? I mean, you can suggest a tower, and I might do it. Yeah, what am I gonna do after this one? I think I was gonna do Citadel of Quadrilaterals next, which is not a soul crushing, but I did 2 soul crushings in a row, so yeah. Okay, so there we go. Now, surely I don't miss the funny truss in the same way for the 3rd time in a row. That is I already know that's gonna happen, so... Just accept defeat now, but then not actually, but just say it. Oh, I didn't even get to it. I fell anyway. Oh my gosh. And would you look at that? All that work is just gone. I may as well have just started the beginning of the stream now. Except no, because I wouldn't be as annoyed if this was the beginning. This is how this always goes. You got 1 in 37,500 ring select. Nice. Doing okay. Well, sort of. I'm definitely going to fall on the funny trusses again. Okay, go get the buttons. Get the one over here. Okay, then get the other one. Without missing that conveyor on the way. Wrap around. Okay. I'm gonna check the chat. What soul crushing should I do first that can increase skill? What counts as, like, increasing skill? I hear people saying or describing towers as a skill booster, but what does that really mean? So funny that I just fell. Again. In some random stupid way. That's like actually impossible to practice not having that happen. Where were we? Skill booster. I mean, if it's like a big jump in difficulty, but you still grind it anyway, is that kind of what people mean? Because, like, by the time you complete it, you'll have greatly improved your skill. Skill booster can be getting better at jank, trusses, or raw gameplay. Is there, like, an actual thing that people consider to be jank gameplay? I thought that's just, like, what people say when it's usually, like, really awkward walk-around type cramped gameplay. Huh, I fell in the exact same way for the 3rd time in a row. What did I tell you? Okay, I'm gonna really focus in this next time I get there. And go around that truss so carefully. You're not even gonna believe it. Okay, finally, I did the jump right, but now I have to do the hardest part. So remember what I said, line up my mouse cursor to be there, turn it there, then go, Nope, I almost saved it, but no I didn't. Alright, let's do something else. Then rage quit and then rejoin. One in 100 ring select, that's okay. What presents do I have? I have gotten all of them. Would you like me to explain how to get them all? Because I would love to. I have them pinned. I have Roro's super awesome present guide pinned in the general channel for the Discord, explaining how to get them. Yes, please. You would like me to explain them? All right. People, you're gonna have to join this server now. If you want to, yeah. Because I rage quit the other one. Maybe I'll do another math problem. I'm gonna do that, actually. Yeah. To make sure I fully reset. Okay, window capture property is, paint. Let's see if I can solve this one without needing to reference the answer. Ooh, okay, this one's going to be tricky. You're looking at paint? Yes, you are. All right. This one is limit as theta approaches 0 of sine 3 theta, or sine, what does sine cubed even mean? Plus sine theta times cosine squared theta over 3 theta. Okay, you can basically just think of theta is the same as x. People just use that to look smarter, I guess. Greek and math. Yes, this class will probably include the forbidden Greek letter. We'll have to see, though. Also, hold on. Let me stop the hand cam from... What? Okay. There. Just so I don't waste too much battery. There's like 9% left. It's definitely going to die. No, I actually started another recording. Okay, so this one's probably going to need to use trig identities, which I can never remember what those are. So that's... Let me write this theta better. There we go. Okay. So first I would need to probably split these up, right? Only if they're multiplied can I do that, though. So I'm already lost. Okay. Like split the fraction like I could have done on the other one. Something like this, maybe. Parentheses like that. That's 3 times theta. This is sine. This is one term. This is one term, and there's a plus between them. Yep. Okay, I have to look at the answer sheet. Oh. Wait, did I copy the problem wrong? No, I didn't. Okay, I never would have gotten that. Huh? Okay, so apparently this can become equals limit as theta goes to 0 of over 3 theta. Apparently the sine cubed can become just regular sine times sine squared plus cosine squared of theta. Is there supposed to be a theta here? I don't know. But apparently this equals 1. Huh. I'm definitely failing this test. Well, since that equals 1 and it's getting multiplied by this, that means this basically just disappears. So it becomes sine theta over 30. Sine theta, or not 30, of sine theta over 3 theta. And somehow that becomes 1/3. Or, well, we're doing the multiply to get it to be the funny thing that equals 1. If I multiply it by 1/3 here and multiply it by 1/3 here, or what if I just wait, what? On this answer sheet, it's written as the next thing is 1/3 times limit theta goes to 0 of sine theta over theta. So how does it become that? Obviously, this was probably over here, like in the fraction, and they moved it out, which was on the other thing. If you did 1/3 here and 1/3 here, what? That equals 1. Oh, yeah, okay. So there was like an unwritten step, so let me just write that. Well, let's go purple. This equals 1/3 over 1/3, which is equal to 1 times sine theta over 3 theta. So that this becomes just theta, as you see here, and this becomes 1/3 theta, which you can then move to there, like outside the whole thing. Then that's the funny thing, which equals 1. So it's this remains 1/3, but this all becomes 1, which equals 1/3 is the answer. We'll save this as math 2. How was I... What even happened at, like, the first step? How does this become that? What does sine cubed even mean? Someone screenshotted the stream, and now they're being scared in the Discord server. Okay, I'll have to figure this out, maybe. Let me just close that, and now you're just seeing a black screen, so let me go. Oh, GoPro turned off. It didn't die yet, though. I want to show this. Alright. Back to the pain that is this game. How long have I been streaming, actually? Okay. So you guys can see that, I think? Yes, you can. Roro versus Math Tower. I'm so gonna fail this test. Yeah, this is why online math classes are terrible. Because you can't just be like, I don't understand this at all. Can you help me? Because, well, it's online. Also, we have begun the hand cam. Do that to sync it. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe the problems on the test are going to be more similar to the ones on the homework. But even then, like, a third of those I had to, like, use a graphing calculator. Like, okay, about 2/3 I actually was able to solve. Another ones I couldn't figure out how I was supposed to get the answer, but using a graphing calculator I could figure out what the answer was supposed to be. But I'm not going to have a graphing calculator on the test either. And the last 2 I had to use the Hacker Bacon problem solver apps. But hey, they're good if you don't just use them to speed through the homework and not learn anything, which is not what I was doing. When the ascent is curving but not the curving ascenting, will ascent the tower of curved ascent. Yeah, that's how I feel. I didn't like that lag spike. Yeah, I always lag while I'm live streaming, like when I'm just recording or just playing at another time. It's perfectly fine. So something about live streaming and possibly recording at the same time is what the game doesn't like and causes to lag. Okay. Now look for that. Remember that there's a beat block there. Right about now should be a good time to jump. Surely I don't miss the truss for the 4th time in a row in the exact same way. It's always trusses. No, the GoPro died! No! So sad. Alright, well, if I beat the tower on this run, no hand cam for you. Except I'd like the start. But seeing how this is going, I don't think that's going to be happening. We should make a video where we give feedback on viewer studio towers. Kinda did that with the Ring 5 tower reviews. Ooh, I didn't look at it, and the game didn't spare me. That's sad. That means I have to do this again, which is scary. Okay. Wait for it to appear, and then begin lining up the jump. That's how I time that. Surely I don't miss the same exact jump in the same exact way for the... Well, no, it wasn't the 4th time in a row last time. I failed in a skill issue manner. Alright, you're not gonna believe how carefully I'm about to do this. Hello. Kind of need to see. Okay. I missed the same exact jump in the same exact way for the 4th time in a row. It's always trusses. I never even finished that thought because I fell again. But it's always trusses. Like, it was the trusses when I failed the same exact jump in the same exact way 4 times in a row in Tower of Inevitable Failure. At least it's not ladders, though. Those are even worse because they're super janky. Surely. Huh, alright, 5th time's the charm. Okay, so this is where things get real. Assuming I make this jump, which I did. Cool. Okay, now just... It took me an hour to get past that jump, but here we are. At least it's the hardest jump of the tower that was. And not some easy jump that I just have a skill issue on. Well, I mean, that describes that too, but it's also the hardest jump of the tower. I did end up failing that one time, doing this unnerving shortcut. That's the name of that, the unnerving shortcut. Whoa, didn't quite line that up right. Okay, wait for the spinny. Okay, missed my ride. I'll just wait for the next one. Because remember, that's a falling part. Oh, I couldn't see the platform. That skip is pointless. Maybe you're right. It doesn't even skip anything that's that hard. I just saw someone do that, and I was like, maybe I should too. That was not timed as good as I'd have liked it, but that's alright. Yay! Then, I like to kind of just jump quickly through that half stud thing, so I don't, like, sink into the platform weirdly. Okay, and next floor. This one gives me a safety net after I do a bunch of scary wraparounds. Whoa. It lagged. Okay, Roro, you need to make a tower for JToH. I will eventually. But I will need to formulate a research plan and conduct market research, also known as Spy on Barbie. Also known as look at the towers that are submitted and how the curators reviewed them. Woo! Yeah, you know you have a problem when you can feel your blood pressure increase when you do a jump. Scary. Actually, that's not that scary, but I would have to... Actually, wait, no, I would just get a redo at that if I landed on that. Oh, another conveyor launch. I don't like these. Alright. That one has a little teleporter to catch you also. And this one, I'm going to have to do more conveyor launches if I fail it, so... Wah. Okay. Okay. Climb up a little bit so that I can be sure I can jump. Go down a little bit, actually. That should be good. All right, nice. Now, one more conveyor launch. Wait for it to disappear. On this one, I'm going. Cool. Okay. Time to do some scary floors. Roro, notice this message and get good luck. I've noticed it. Towers now are to get put in because of how advanced towers are now, but you still have a chance. Roro, you could probably submit Tower of the Planets to another Towers of Stupidity if it is less than 20,000 parts. It actually is. It's 15,000 parts. I'll let you go first. Yeah, maybe I'll do that if I have time. I wasn't really sure what I'd do as the third thing in the stream if there were time. I was going to do Tower of the Planets, but I do actually have something to do in about, like an hour. So I'll have to end the stream in an hour, if not sooner, but... Or, like, if I don't end... This is scary. I don't like this. Okay. Go on. Again, I want to land as low as I want to go because I'm worried it's going to make me walk off the truss instead of climb down, which is kind of an irrational fear because it's usually ladders that do that, but it did that like once or twice while practicing. No idea why I actually considered doing that jump backwards for a second. Oh, here comes the funny rap. Nice. And then jump to there on the side so I don't have to awkwardly climb around it while just looking at the lava far below. Even though I have low detail, so I actually don't see the lava. Instead, just the infinite abyss. Citadel of the Infinite Abyss reference. There we go, alright. I go back to the start of the floor if I fail these conveyors, so there is a small net. Okay, let me take a small break here. And complain about my arm hurting, because I got a vaccine, and now my arm hurts. Yeah. Also, I'm sorry about what is that strat. Also, Roro, I'm sorry, but what is that strat for getting on the truss? Where is math class with Roro? Also, we're up to 40 concurrent viewers. You love to see that. Anyway, okay. So, you might want to be quick on this floor. If I get onto that platform, it'll be a new PB. The problem with that run yesterday where I got that far was that I went too slow. Like this is too slow. I need to pick up the pace before it becomes a problem. Whoa, 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 whoa. I still don't know if this pace is fast. Huh, it just didn't let me jump. Alright, that's so fun. That's actually so fun that just happened. Really? Like, let me rewatch that. What even just happened? Yeah, it just didn't let me jump. Do I restart or do I move on to the next thing? I don't know. I mean, I can definitely try again, but I know it's just going to end up with me loop failing like 30 minutes and then give up. But also the hand cam died, so maybe there's that worth considering. Yeah, okay. I think we should move on to the next thing. Play the neat project after Tower of Curve Descent. Yeah, maybe I should make a video on that. I've played it before, but I've never made a video. Who is Roro? I am Roro. With a period. Let me turn up the graphics settings again. Graphics mode. Yeah, okay. So the next thing I wanted to do in this stream was do some SMTOH Ring 5 development. Specifically, we're going to be working on... I think it was the settings menu I wanted to do and the spectate button. Which I have already done my research of, like, how to do that. So it won't be me trying to debug code, which is always super boring. Can I do more math? I guess. I'll see if I can find anything. Calculating limits. Practice problems. Yeah, well, I'll do a couple of these practice problems I found on Google. If you fail right now, I'll give you 100 Robux. With a K. Okay. Does that count as failing? I failed to get to the castle. Yes. Roro, I need to tell you something. So, forced. You started grinding this tower right as I started grinding. Wow. Thank you for beating Tower of Inevitable Failure. You inspired me to play Tower of Inevitable Failure and beat it in 2 days. Well, that's great to hear. Okay. Tell you what, I'm going to stay AFK in the server for as I do the math. If any of you want to come stand over here and get a screenshot, you can. If you're in the game. I'll leave that open. But you're not going to see that anyway. You're going to see paint. Because everyone loves MS Paint. Let's go. Properties. Change that to here. Okay. Let me copy the practice problem off of Google. The question is, what is the limit as x goes to 2 of x squared minus 4? Okay, so always start by trying to plug it in. So meaning you take this number and replace all the x's with it. So it's going to be 2 squared minus 4, which is 0. For a polynomial like that, it's 0. The answer is 0. Well, that was easy. Let me do one near the end of this question. All right, here's limit as x approaches negative 2 of 3x plus 6 over x cubed plus 8. Okay, try to plug it in. So I do negative 6 plus 6 is 0. Negative 2 cubed is negative 8 plus 8 is 0. So that gives me 0 over 0, which means there might still be a limit, or it might not exist. More research required. So I have to try to get things to cancel out. I could factor this maybe, or do sum of cubes. That'll require looking it up. Sum of cubes. A cubed plus b cubed equals something. Okay. So what this means is this equals limit as x goes to negative 2 of, well, that can be factored. That can be, the top can be factored too. 3 x plus 2 is on the top. And this can be, since it's a cubed plus b cubed, a being x, b being 2, I can write it as, I'm going to need more space. And I'm going to need to recenter this. There we go. And erase that. I can rewrite it as a plus b, so it's going to be x plus 2. And you can see those are going to cancel out, so that's good. Then a squared minus ab. So a squared minus ab plus b squared. 2 squared is 4. Can that be factored further? We'll have to figure that out. But these can cancel out. So that's going to give me limit as x goes to negative 2 of 3 over x squared minus 2x plus 4. So does that still give me 0 on the bottom? Negative 2 squared is 4. Negative 2 times negative 2 is 4. So it's 8 plus, I think it's, okay, so is that 3 over 12? I feel like I'm doing that wrong. Negative 2 squared is 4. Minus 2 times negative 2, which is negative 4. So minus negative 4 is 4. So it's 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 4 is 12. So it's 3 over 12, which is 1/4. Now, I don't quite have a way to check these because this thing on Google doesn't have the answers. But if I can go to Desmo's graphing calculator and type in 3x plus 6 over x cubed plus 8 and see what actually happens at negative 2. Does it approach 1/3? What did I say? Yeah, 1/3. Well, if I hover over that point, it says undefined because there's a hole in the graph there. Because reasons. No, it doesn't look like it's 1/3 because it's not 0.333 ... That's awesome. Oh, wait, it's 1/4. I'm stupid. No, okay, I was right. It's 1/4. Okay. How many people have left the stream? Not that many. Tower of Spiraling Fates when? Right now. I was in pre-calculus class a few days ago and got a 100 on a test I didn't study for that everyone else got 50s on. Okay, I want to do one more. Math 3. Let me go Control-N to start a new one. Let me do the last one on here, which is probably going to be the hardest one. Or at least one of the hardest. This one is limit as x goes to 3 of x minus 3 over x squared minus 5x plus 6. I'm sure I copied that right, which I did. Okay. Try to plug it in. So it's going to be 3 minus 3, which is 0. That's going to be 9 minus 15, which is going to be negative 6 plus 6 is 0. Okay, so it equals, this is a different color, equals 0 over 0. More research required. If it's like something else that isn't 0 over 0, so like 9 over 0 or 1 million over 0, that would mean the limit doesn't exist. Okay, so maybe try. I need something to like cancel out. So I could factor this. So to factor a trinomial where a, which is that, is 1, like if it were a 5 right there, it would be a slightly different strategy. But for this, I need to find factors of this that add to this. So factors of 6 that add to negative 5. That would be negative 3 and negative 2. Those multiply to 6 and add to that. Yes, okay. That means I can rewrite this as limit as x goes to 3 of x minus 3 over, and then factor that. So what did I say? Negative 3 and negative 2. So I write x minus 3 here and x minus 2 here. And look at that. Those now cancel out, leaving a 1 on the top. Draw that better. And x minus 2 here. And technically, it's the limit of that. So now I can actually just plug it in without getting 0. So it's going to be 1 over... it's going to be 1 over 3 minus 2. Which equals 1 over 1, which equals 1. Confirm that is right in Desmo's graphing calculator and see what actually happens at that point on the graph. If I type in x minus 3 over x squared, pull a minus 5x plus 6. What happens at negative 3? Or positive 3, I mean. I said it would be 1. Yeah, it goes to 1. So I got that right. Save that as math4.png. All right, that's enough math for now. Maybe more is in your future. Let me go properties, set this back to Roblox. All right, okay. Okay, so I guess let's go do some Ring 5 development. Yay. Okay, let me close a bunch of tabs I don't need open anymore. I can close video ideas because I jotted down that idea I thought of, or rather someone gave to me. Let me go to the place list and open Ring 5. What I do need is the Google Doc of the script for the Ring 5 building video. You know, that one that's 15 pages long. Oh. I thought about possibly releasing Ring 5 a week from today, but that is not happening. I might be able to finish it by then, but definitely not the video, and definitely not... It would quite possibly need a lot of rushing, which is not the way to do things. Let me change the window capture to be... this. Alright. So it looks pretty similar, but I got the menu, or the tower stats thing, functioning. As you can see, you can click this and see your stats, and you can open and close different screens as you so choose. No matter what you do, it shouldn't break anything. To refresh your stats, you either close and reopen this menu or close and reopen this. Or, like, if you reset, that'll do that too. Although that closes the menu, I think, right? If I reset, it, like, force closes that, yeah. And just, like, completely resets it. So you would have to reopen that again. But, as you can see, it will be updated. Well, you can't tell it's updated, but it is. So, yes. Okay, so I got that working, which is very nice. Today, I wanted to get the settings menu. Right? Hold on. Let me check. No, I was trying to get the quick reset by holding R working, and I wanted to get the spectate working. I've already begun work on quick reset. Basically, I've gotten it so that it will do something if you hold down the key long enough. So all I need to do is just pretty much put in here the actual act of resetting. So what is that going to require? That is what we must ask. We need to know what tower you're in, and also how does this work in JToH? It just respawns you at the start of the tower. But it doesn't, like, kill your character. It just reloads character. There's a difference, yes, if anyone asks. Sometimes when you reset your run, you'll, like, be teleported back to the lobby for, like, a fraction of a second. You'll see that, and then you get teleported into the tower. That leads me to believe that when that happens, or when you reset your run, it respawns your character at the spawn location. Sorry, I just hit the microphone, which for right here is there. And then it just quickly teleports you. Maybe it just is timed perfectly so that you only rarely actually see getting teleported back to the lobby for a second. So, I can leave that comment there for now. We want to reload the character. We want to teleport them to the start of the tower. Couple things I want to test before I get that going, though. Let's say I enter a tower. Let's say Tower of Vast Outdoor Expeditions, which, by the way, made it so it actually teleports now. You can see the client objects have loaded. If I, with the dev console, go workspace.sharknoob2001, I think it's .humanoid load character. That's not right. Okay, hold on. Load character Roblox. It's player load character. Okay. It's game.players.sharknoob2001 load character. Yes, okay. So that worked. Did it reset that? It respawned me, and it so wait. Yeah, it deloaded all those client objects. As you see, client parts is now empty. So I enter this, it fills. Oh boy, that's not good. Okay. Actually, okay. One thing at a time. If I reset. Okay, so it still thinks I'm in the tower for some reason. That's why it's not letting me enter that. but it cleared the client object. So some things, I think it has to do with some things like can get fired when you actually die or when your character just respawns, whereas other things will, like some things will run when either of those happens. Some things will run only when certain ones of those happen. So we gotta investigate that. Although, let's start with going to teleport script and adding a temporary thing here. While task.wait1 do. So every 1 second we're gonna print, what did I call this table? Loaded towers info. Yeah. Okay, so this is handled on the server. I don't think that's that important here. You can see this is a list of players and what tower they're in. So when I enter Tower Vast Outdoor Expeditions, now that tower now that table should have printed my name as the key, the acronym of the tower I'm in as the tower I'm in. So if I reset now, you can see it clears the table. And it'll let me re-enter Tower of Vast Outdoor Expeditions, or any tower, in fact. Also, I think it had the client objects deloaded. Yeah, no client objects. Nothing in that table. Now I'm there. Okay. Cool. So that's working. But now, if I go, load character. Let me go out of no clip in case that breaks anything. It respawns me, but look, it's still printing that I'm in here. Even though it has, deloaded the client objects. So, yeah, that, unlike the UI, which just kind of like naturally, I guess, resets or like reloads when you die. That's just how that works. The client objects, there's code that I wrote that does that. So let's investigate that. I put it in local part script. Also, you can see when I think I just like actually reset there, so that's why I did that. Okay. Anyway, starter player scripts, local part script. Somewhere I put, here we go. All right. Character added. Okay. I figured it out. So, hold on. Okay. Detect death. Let's look at this so I can explain this. This script detects when you die and then uses bindable events and remote events to tell the server or client, depending on what needs to be told, that the player has died. This uses .died, humanoid.died, which is not fired when you do load character. Character added, on the other hand, does fire when you do load character. So maybe if I do the code of where did I do the remove thingy? Removes a player from loading towers if they leave the game while in a tower. It also updates the total time spent stat. Okay, that's fine. Removes a player from loaded towers info when they die. Here we go. Yeah. I see. This one, the scripts that this is like helping do stuff is teleport script, which I guess I need to change now, and server timer script and stopwatch script. Server timer script I think probably also does not reset when I do load character. Okay, so what do I want to do here? Is this detect death even necessary? because really these should maybe be load character events. Well, let's just start with teleport script. Let me comment this out so that I can just rewrite it, but base it off that. We'll do this. Removes a player from loaded towers info when they respawn. So I will do players. Right, but this is server script, so I can't just do when this player respawns. We'll do for_player in players get player. Wait, what is player? It seemed to, never mind. That was a lie. Players get players. Or I do pairs. I don't really need to, but I'll do that anyway. So we cycle through all the players, and then player.character added connect function, and then I can just paste that. Wait, but we need player. There we go. No, wait, it's the character, right? Yeah, character. I'm not going to use that variable, but, or argument, I think is technically the right word there, but I'll put it there anyway. So let's give that a try. That solves one of the problems. As you can see, I am not currently in any tower according to that. Wait, what was that? Oh, that was a different table. Don't worry about that. Now it says I'm in Tower Fast Outdoor Expeditions. When I die, since I changed it to a character added, it didn't work. Why does it? Okay. No way. Oh, because it's only doing that. I see. Yeah, because it's only looking. It's like. Yeah, that's just not the way to do that. Because this, it like checks who all is in players as soon as the game starts, which is before I've even loaded in. So that's why it's thought no one was there. So that's why I had detect death. But that doesn't even work. So I need to use a character added. Okay, let me just delete that entirely because that didn't work at all. Although comment it out maybe might be a better way of doing that. Only do stuff in the if then statement if the player isn't already in loaded towers info. Yeah. I guess I can make sure that this is actually worth trying to make it be a character added. If I do a task.wait, that wait has time for me to load in. But now it's only referencing the table that has just me. So if another player joins, then like it would still be referencing just that table. And then would probably... Well, no. Never mind. You can see when I enter that. And then it should still be printing like while I'm dead, that. And now it clears the table. But, yeah. So I'm probably going to need to convert detect death into, like, detect respawn. But then I can't have it in the character because it's going to be a character added event, but I don't want it to do that when you... Like, I don't want it to send information to all of these when you spawn in the first time. Although, maybe that's not a problem. Suppose I tell teleport script the player has respawned. Then it sets their... Yeah, then it's... No, that doesn't error if it doesn't exist, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it doesn't, because it would error when I died while not in a tower. Although it can't hurt to just give that a little test first. Yeah, so it fired that, but it didn't error. So, yeah. If I try to do that, that works. Because it's like already nil anyway to begin with, I suppose. Fine. So... when the player, like, loads in for the first time, when they first join the server, that'll be fine. So, if we convert this into a detect character added, we'd be fine for this script. How about server timer script? Which is this one. Wait, did I even use that? I don't see detect death anywhere here. No, so this is just not true. I must have had it as I was trying to make that. It was server timer script, but not anymore. Because instead, when... Wait, what is this? Okay. To track each player's wins around time, a number value is added as a child of the script called username_tower acronym, and its value is the time, which is tweened and thus counts up. Okay. Character, humanoid, died, connect. Wait, so whether or not the time shall be stopped if the player dies. It's true while the player is in the tower and set to false when they win the tower. What? Did I... Huh? When a player wins a tower, stop counting their time. So stop counting time, destroy the number value. When they die, though... Why would I do that? Why would I not want it to... Well, if they can stop timer on death... When the player dies, save the runtime to the tower stats. Some of these I think I want to be when the player dies. Because if you die, then I want it to save your win time or your run time when you died, not when you respawned. This is always so confusing. So we add the time and then stop counting time and then destroy the number value. So then what's even the point of this? Why did I add that? Say the player dies and this is false, meaning they're in the win room and they just won the tower. The timer stops anyway. I think this is actually pointless. I'm not going to fully delete it. Let me just comment it out and see if any catastrophic errors happen. So we get rid of that check. And I will also need to take a look at server timer script, which gets that thing added to it when I enter a tower. So I do that, switch to server, you can see it added my name like that, and it's counting up. Let's say I die by resetting. It destroyed the time and stopped counting time. And one of these days, I clicked, the mouse lagged, and I clicked the stop button. Are you kidding me? Attempt to perform arithmetic add on a number and nil. Oh wait, that's something else. Maybe it's just... Maybe that's another, thing. Someone beat Tower of Control punishment. Good job. So I'm in the tower, and it should be counting time. Right? I would think. Yes. I respawn, and for some reason it's not removing me. So what did I change here? All right, I never had to do that. Well, the game still thinks I'm in a tower. I need to undo that. Okay. Go back to teleport script for a second. Add back this one. This is when they die, not when they respawn. So enter a tower. Yes. This starts counting time. Right? Yes. I reset. I turned that on. Let me turn that off. Okay. And it destroyed that. What happens if I re-enter a tower? Should be restarted at 0. Yeah. It said 2 because that's apparently how long that was. Let's say I win the tower now. It added the time to total time. And it destroyed the thingy, so it doesn't matter. However, I still see this time. That timer tween on the client, right? If I go player GUI, stopwatch, time, that has stopped. The tween has been canceled. When I die while in the win room, what happens? Add to total time finished. Why did it... Time to add. What was that variable? No, wait, that's not what I'm looking for. What? How did it not, like, error out? Because that is now nil. Did it actually add time? Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Let's see, if I look at my tower stats, Tower of Vast Outdoor Expeditions, total time spent is currently 9 minutes 46 seconds. So if I enter the tower, let's wait about 30 seconds and then win the tower. I already forgot what that number was. I'll check it here. Data, Tower of Vast Outdoor Expeditions. Total time spent was 586. Well, I'm waiting anyway. I'll just go 586 seconds to minutes. 9.7 minutes. It was 9.5, I think. So after about 30 seconds, it has added to the time. So I think I can now update that. It now said, okay, it was 9 minutes 45. Now it's 10 minutes 16. If I reset again, does it update it again? So if I reload that, Tower of Vast Outdoor Expeditions, yeah, it added time again. So that's really stupid. That means server timer script, when it calls the add to time thing, add to total time, previously when I had this going, maybe I should, okay. So that's false while they're in the win room. And when they win the tower, yeah, okay. So I should probably like rename this to player in the win room. Let's call it that, and by default that is false. When they win the tower, we set that to true. When the player dies, if they are, it's player is what I meant to type. I just can't type. When they enter the win room, it's true. If they die, check if it's false. So when they die, if they're not in the win room, add to total time. Remember, it added to total time when I actually won the tower, so that leads me to believe I probably called that in WinPad script. Yeah, add to total time. So that does that. So in server timer script, we only add to total time if the player dies while not in the win room. If the player dies while not in the win room, save their time to tower stats. If they win, this script adds their total time. Add to total time is called by WinPad script when the player wins a tower. Maybe you're following that. I hope you are. And I've gotten completely off track from trying to do the reset button, because I found that problem as I was doing that. But fine. We fixed that. I guess I'll test it. Let's suppose I am playing Tower Advanced Outdoor Expeditions. The server, like we've got the server counting time. This is like the real time value. The one you see on your own screen is just client sided. Like the game doesn't actually care what your client has to say. It treats this as the real one. By the way, for some reason, if I go to server mode, it stops running that, but whatever. As you can see, the timer's now about 30 seconds, so when I do that, you can see my tower stats should be, I think, 11 minutes is the time it should say. 11 minutes 15, yeah, that is correct. So now, if I go to client, you can see that thing is gone, the number value. So if I reset, it did not update the time, which is what I wanted. So nice. And you can also see we're adding wins to this, which is good. Although I think I need to do the scale the scrolling frame to match the size of the, or how many thingies are there. But yeah, we should go back to the reset thing. We got on this because I was doing like server timer script is dealing with when the player dies, do that. But if I do a reset run, that doesn't kill the character. They don't die, they just have their character reload, which is a difference. This will not get fired by a character reload. So if I added another thing that runs code when their character reloads. So how do we even know the player? Begin stopwatch event. I think that's fired by teleport script when they enter the tower. Begin stopwatch bindable event. That's what BE stands for. Yeah. So we pass along who just entered a tower and what tower they just entered. Fired by teleport script. Yeah. So that's how we know. So the player is the player who just entered a tower portal. So I suppose I'll put humanoid.died since it's like fully exiting the tower at the bottom. So sort of like an intermediate maybe thing would be here. It really doesn't matter. Let's go player.character added, or yeah, wait. Player.character added connect function. I don't like how it didn't autofill. Sometimes it does that though. Let's see if it prints that when I respawn. But I gotta enter a tower first, since that's how that script begins to know what tower we're dealing with. So I reset. It shouldn't print it yet. It should print it when I respawn, which it did. Alright, cool. So we got that working. So when the character is added, I basically want to do all this again, like do this all this same stuff, but then not do this if they actually died. Because if I just copy pasted all this code in here, this is going to run twice. Once when the player dies and once when they respawn. This does kind of make me wonder, what if I just change this to player.characterAdded? Well, no, because that's... when they die, not when they respawn, that I want to add that time. But I just got an idea. What if I have in this script that I closed because I got so off track, but also not really, quick reset. What if I just fire a remote event or something that tells server timer script to do that? And that's just a separate thing. So let's say there was a hypothetical event called on quick reset. The remote event it would be, since it's client object or client script to server script. On quick reset remote event dot on server event. Well, I'll just call it quick reset remote event. On server event connect function. Since it's coming from the client, that's gonna be the player who fired that. Now it's gonna underline that because I didn't define it, but let's say it's a remote event. We can just have it say, we'll reload the character, teleport them to the start of the tower, tell various scripts that the player has done a quick reset. So we'll do that too. Let's say with via a remote event and bindable event. Bindable event is client to client. Remote event is client to server or server to client. Also, there's a lot of things open. Let me close some of them. So let's say they reset the run. We want to take the time of when they held R for long enough, which we confirmed they have held it long enough right here. So that works. We'll tell it to we want it to add the total time. We want it to reset completely, destroy the timer or cancel the timer tween, and destroy the number value inside this script. The other thing that detect death fired was stopwatch script. So let's investigate that. This should work, I think. Well, I'll just go ahead and put a comment. Do add to total time when the player does a quick reset holding R. And again, stop counting time. And also stop counting time. You're back. You had a lunch. I hope lunch was yummy. I should go eat breakfast because I haven't eaten anything yet. Even though it's lunchtime. But, okay, we're on stopwatch script. Where is that? Somewhere. Oh, wait, it's in starter GUI. Stopwatch, text label, stopwatch script. Players is so... Do I have detect death? Detect death bindable. I don't use it, though. So actually, that's completely useless. Okay, so the only thing detect death even did was it fired that this event, but nothing even used it. It was we only got the variable for it here. Like, there's no errors. It's not yapping that isn't defined now because it didn't even use that. So I can just get rid of that. I'll comment it out for now, in case other client scripts need know when the player dies. So, what was here previously was teleport script. Let me reopen that. We'll come back to that in a second. But we also had server timer script. That one, but it was listed there, but actually didn't get it didn't listen for detect death to do anything because it basically has its own detect death. The quick reset will reset the character if they're in the tower. If they're in a, well, yeah, the quick reset. We don't use character added, but instead we just tell the scripts that need know that the player has just done a quick reset. That's going to be server timer script as well as teleport script. That was actually fired by this. So I'll probably do something similar to in server timer script. Where do we have it? When the player dies, which we know from detect death, we get rid of their name from the table. Let me copy paste this line. Quick reset remote event. That doesn't exist yet, but it will shortly. Connect function player. That's going to be a remote event being fired by a client script. So yes, that works. I can just do that same exact thing. Removes a player from loaded towers info when they do a quick reset. Do a quick reset. Reset. Hold R. Okay. So what scripts do I not need open? This I don't need open. Because do I use, what is this? Is this another, yeah. Begin stopwatch remote event dot on client event. The script that fires this establishes, yeah. Because we tell the client to start counting time on their screen when they enter the tower. And this just like automatically resets because, or when you die because it's a GUI. Detect death. Yeah, I kind of, do I even need this? At the moment, this entire script runs only to tell teleport script when the player dies. So I suppose it is still useful. So yeah, I don't need to like completely rewrite it or delete it or anything. But I don't need it open right now because we got that going. Remember, this is not going to get fired when they do a quick reset because detect death isn't going to detect it as a character.humanoid.died. So quick reset RE. Those are two. These are two things that need to happen when the character resets. Is there anything else anyone can think of that I would need to have happen when you do a quick reset? At the moment, we're going to reload the character, teleport them to the start of the tower, and tell these two scripts that the player has done a quick reset. And we'll do that with a remote event. I think that's all I need to do. So let me start by just with the remote event. So first I need to actually add it. Remote event. We're going to call it, what did I call it? Quick reset. Yeah, quick reset RE. I did not get local replicated storage equals game get service replicated storage. Then players was here. We can do local quick reset remote event equals replicated storage wait for child quick reset. So let me do this and then do quick reset RE fire server and then any information I would want to pass along. But there isn't. Like I can always just add it, I guess, if I need it. So now I just need to define quick reset RE up here. So replicated storage. Yeah. If I just do local quick, just name it the same thing, quick reset RE equals, I can actually just copy paste it from here. That's easier. Then do that here as well. Replicated storage. I define all those here. We'll put these here. Okay. So now the script, the quick reset now tells these two scripts to do something when they do a quick reset. So let me scroll to where that is. So that's all that is related to that particular task on here. Where's the other place I had to find this or do anything with? Okay. I might not need this in this function now that I think about it. Yeah, let me move it outside it. Delete those and untab this. So now comes the part where I add in what happens when that gets fired. So where did I put that here? Quick reset. Here it is. In teleport script, I already did it because we just need to say there. Wait. I don't think this even needs to do that because we don't want to remove them from the tower since they're still in that tower because it just reset. I'll just print message received on teleport script. I might need to do something there, but actually, upon consideration, I don't think I actually need to. We'll do message received at, what is it, server timer script. Then we need to do the same things we did when they died. Now, okay, we can copy some of this code. Do I need is player in the win room? Do I need to check that? No, because this is only going to let you do a reset if you're in a tower. And if you're in a, in the win room or the lobby, or if you're in the win room, you're not. What was I going to say? Like, okay, so we'll have already known that the player is in a tower. At the moment, though, I will just run this, like, technically I could run this while not in a tower, but I'll make sure to do that for testing purposes for the time being. So, we need to assume that the player is in a tower, which means we do know that the number value inside this script exists. Number value, we called it username underscore, and then the tower acronym, and then we put in whatever their time was, 37,000 seconds, real. We need to determine their the full tower name, but we don't know tower acronym. Where was that defined? That was when that was fired. I mean, I guess I can just do local number value equals script wait for child, then do player.name. Wait, no. I'm gonna have to do weird string shenanigans to find their username that, like, starts that. What? Or not wait for child, actually. It's find first child. That's gonna... I'm gonna have to, like, find out... Like, given that this piece of information could be anything, and that this piece of information could be anything... Yeah, whatever. We'll just assume that I know the tower acronym for the time being. We'll go find first child, and for now we'll just type in that. It needs to be quotes, though. So we'll just assume we already know how... We can already find the number value. We'll check that the number value actually exists. Just as an extra check to hopefully reduce the number of errors. Not that this should be running anyway if this doesn't exist, but whatever. Might be a good idea. So if the number value indeed exists, and let's say we also know the tower acronym, which can be determined by knowing this. I just have to figure out how to do that. But let's say tower acronym. Let's just assume we somehow know it. Put a little note. Assume we know this for the time being. There's absolutely no way you're using a tween for the timer. Should have used run service, but it's fine, I guess, as long as it... What is run service? And also, is a tween not the best way to do that? Maybe not, but okay. But anyway, back to this. We know that this exists, so, and we know what the tower acronym is, and we know what the player is, because that's who has done the quick reset over here. So now we need to determine the full tower name. So we do that using the acronym converter module thingy, and we also will add the full tower, or we'll do the add to total time, because they've done a quick reset. This did not fire. I wonder if this is still gonna run, like, after they've... We'll figure that out. But, like, if I do a reset and then die, is it gonna be trying to reference a number value that no longer exists? I think it might do that. Let's not worry about that too much right now, though. Roro floor 10 TOCP in JToH, whatever tower that may be. Good luck. But we're gonna want to cancel the timer tween. Where is that defined? Oh, yeah, so many problems. That means, okay. I might need to move this in here. Dot on server event connect function player. So we know, well, if we put it in here, then we know the number value. We like already know that information. If well, we know the player's not in the win room. We'll do the acronym conversion, and then we will stop the timer. We'll stop counting time. Put that there, and delete that. Wait, I had a print message received at server timer script. Now delete all that. So I enter a tower and I hold R for 5 seconds. Message received by teleport script. Message received by server time script. Timer script. I just made a typo there. That's fine. So that should have added some time, right? This is still counting time, though. That incorrectly added time to my data store, but it's fine. It's a lot of testing information anyway. Okay, hold on. Tower stats, tower of vast outdoor expeditions. Why is my total time spent 630 minutes? It was like 10 minutes before. Oh boy. So I should hold this for 5 seconds and should add 10 to that. Okay, so it did the message received. Why did it add 1 minute, 10 seconds to it? So who adds that? We added the number value. Huh? Is something going crazy here? Oh, that's why. Right, because I forgot. I need to delete that. Oopsie. You need a flag making sure the message doesn't fire multiple times. Here. Okay, hold on. Tower stats. Here we go. It says I have 1,250 minutes. I obviously don't, but if I do a reset, that should add 15 seconds to that. So now it should say about 12:51. So if I refresh it, about 12:51. Yeah, almost there. If I had it hold on. What's going on over here now? Okay, so it destroyed that. So if I hold R, it might throw an error, actually. No, did it add time? It added 15 seconds again. Or approximately 15 seconds. Hold R again. So it's still, even though the number value doesn't exist, it already knows the value, apparently. You can see it added 15 seconds again. If I leave, I wonder... Yeah. This time it actually was nil, I think. I guess time to add was nil, because as this was fired somewhere, wherever it is. Server timer script. It passed along nil, maybe. Yeah, I don't get this. Well, I'm making some progress, but... $37,173 seconds is 619 minutes. Yes, maybe I should just like clear that data point, so that it doesn't say I have millions of minutes in that tower, because that's just gonna make it hard to kind of count. Where is it? Vast outdoor expeditions. Yeah, it says I have 75,000 seconds of playtime. These are test scripts. If I add a new one, script. Wait, actually, no, delete that. I want to duplicate this one, so we have access to my profile, which is this. Let's go profile tower of vast outdoor expeditions dot total time spent equals 0. Okay, that should clear it after 5 seconds. So I don't know which one's gonna print. Uh-oh. Attempt to index nil with... What? Did it? Maybe it updated it anyway. Who knows? Profile. Oh, profile.data. I forgot that. Also, let me do like a 7 seconds, so that I don't question whether it printed it before or after that change was made. Okay, so I just made the change. We're at a couple more seconds, so it should have now cleared my thing. So let me take this print profile, and it shouldn't be called that, actually. I'm going to delete that in a second, but if I now disable that so it doesn't clear my tower stats, or clear that particular tower stat, should now say Tower of Vast Outdoor Expeditions. I have total time spent of 0. Yet I still have wins, so that's impossible. But that's fine. I can delete that now. Anyways, I gotta end the stream, so yes. Also, $2. Thank you so much, Liam Sweat. I appreciate that a lot. Let's celebrate their first super on a live stream. Dono. Yes. What a great way to end with me getting $2. Yay. Oh boy, what did I just do to just blow up everything? Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe. I'll get Ring 5 done eventually and figure out what's going on. Though I'm making some progress, I suppose. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next video, and have a great day.